Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X, where today we are going to attempt to finish Frontier Nav, as well as do a handful of affinity missions. And I believe we even have access to an affinity mission that we have never seen before on this channel because it's new to this version, but this ain't it. In fact, none of the ones in here is. I'm just starting in here because this one is doable.
We have visitor!
Well, it isn't every day the Director General stops by for a visit.
I'm a busy man, I fear. But something's come up that I'd like your team to handle.
Stuffy Suit came to the right place. Make request and Tatsu will see what he can do.
Right. Well, I'd like to propose we enhance our surveillance of the ganglion.
Is there something you're expecting to find?
We've had a string of unusual reports lately. There have been rumors that the ganglion are fighting amongst themselves.
Power struggles? With all those species working together, I imagine they've no shortage of infighting.
Which is precisely what we want to exploit. Hence the need for intel. And why I'd like you to focus on expanding Frontier Nav for now.
All right. We'll take it on as a formal request from you.
I mean, I'm down for expanding Frontier Nav. I'm pretty sure I've already explored 15% of Mira, but okay. Also, did a little bit of playing between streams. I'm level 50 now. I do have a level 50 Skell. So, hooray, my Skell is better. Hello, sir. I have explored 15% of Mira.
Fascinating.
Find something useful?
All intelligence is useful, Colonel. It's just a matter of finding the best lens to view it through.
Wow. That's deep, sir.
If I'm not mistaken, you fought against a Rothian squadron before, yes?
Rothian? Tatsu hear that name someplace before.
Kitty cat people. And hey, Outlander.
Warriors through and through. The sort you don't want for enemies.
Not ringing any bells.
Come on, we fought them in Sylvalum, remember?
Oh, right! Tatsu remember now. Kitty cat people, right?
We've analyzed Frontier Nav records for evidence of ganglion infighting. Every instance has involved Rothians fighting against one race or another. This is more than just a few simple disagreements. We believe they've broken ties with the ganglion entirely, and on less than amicable terms.
If they really have left the ganglion, that might be a possibility. Their motives certainly seem different enough. If their values align with ours.
As we often said on Earth, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I expect an alliance with the Rothians would prove beneficial for both of us.
Agreed. Even beyond the practical merits, it just makes sense for us to try and make as many friends as possible here.
Which brings me to your next mission. I need you to travel to the site of the latest clash and gather data.
Yes, sir.
Gathering data is something I can do. Over there, huh? Well, before we go over there, I've got a probe to plant over here. Gotta finish off my Oblivia probing. Also, I kind of have to hope that I haven't boned myself with regards to one specific bit of segment recon. Because it turns out the character hangout segment recons, you have to actually talk to the character there in order for it to get marked as checked. And I never talked to Lau at his, so I kind of have to hope that he will still be addable to the party. Because otherwise, there's a bit of segment recon that I'm just never going to get. Just grabbing some collectibles up here in case they are unique to up here. After all, up here is a special place. And apparently there's a container. I like containers.
Here comes bad news.
Saltats make such interesting noises when you kill them. And at other times, but...
I really need some heals.
Also, while I am not currently a Full Metal Jaguar, because I maxed Full Metal Jaguar, I'm allowed to use its weapons on any class. Which basically just means I have an easy time leveling every class in the game now because I can use arts from Full Metal Jaguar, which make the game way easier. Wonder what's on that floating rock. Four containers. Something tells me these indigen nests aren't going to be entirely unattended. And yet, they appear to be entirely unattended. Top of this, there's a collectible. Oh, you get an achievement for going up there. Speaking of which, there are actually some rather funny things in this achievements menu. Like, for example, what could possibly happen? They've got some achievements marked as question marks that are like, what could possibly be between Chapter 11 in progress 4 out of 4 and Chapter 12 in progress 2 out of 5? They're trying to hide from us the fact that Chapter 12 in progress has a 1 out of 5. Everyone knows Chapter 12 never starts. And gee, what could happen between Chapter 13, Act 2 in progress 5 out of 9? And Chapter 13, Act 3 in progress 1 out of 6? There's 4 things that happen there. What could they be? I don't think there's anything on top of the ring, but... Okay, it's a scenic viewpoint. You can actually also get at least some of these Caldros probe sites. Looks like one probe site is up on that. Wonder if we'll be able to grab it without attracting too much attention. Well, if it's been forgotten, then surely we won't have any difficulty. Ah, over there. So we're literally stealing a ganglion mining frigate for this one. Ooh, it gives Bongelium. I'm gonna need a better mining probe for this. Do I have a G8 somewhere that I shouldn't? Probably. I sure do. I mean, I'm not actually hurting for Bongelium at this point. I've got quite a bit. Like 70. But never hurts to have more. I've actually spotted this probe in my off-stream exploration. It's inside this caldera. And in fact, we can see its beam now. Really, this one doesn't connect to any of these. I guess one of these two must. I imagine this one will at least connect these to this. do not have the skill to open that. Looks like maybe our next probe site is on this structure. It's either on here or it's somewhere down below. Not in here. We've got a teleporter. Not sure where that's supposed to take us, but I'm not gonna take it with my skill, because I do not know whether my skill would come with me. Or rather, I'm not going to take it without my skill. And I can't take it with my skill. So, yeah. Have we made a connection here? We have. Okay. So, we got a bunch of stuff linked up. No Bongelium in either of these places. Land on the thing. Okay, so we gotta go straight this way. I'm guessing this probe site is going to be on one of these structures. Not in the bird cage. Oh. Maybe it won't be on a structure. So there is an indigen nest here. Might as well grab that. Ah, down there. Oh, this one would have been reachable ages ago. But it would have added absolutely nothing to our mining output, so it's all good. And 2 more to plant in Cauldros. Oh boy, another engine, but I love more do it again juice. And we'll be able to get there faster if we go to, like, this one. Okay, there's the probe site. Doesn't look like the most friendly of locations. But maybe this is far enough away from enemies that we can just sneakily tack it down. Excellent. And no resources there. And the next one should be up on that structure. And then we'll be done with putting probes in Cauldros. And also everywhere other than Noctilum.
I hope I can channel a little of Fry for this one.
Let's take out this Cumuva.
Panic around. We're just getting started.
Haven't used the level 50 version of this Skell in combat before, so I wanted to see what it was capable of. The answer appears to be a lot less than my regular weapons.
Somebody fix me up. Oh yeah, I'm on fire now. I tried to get me.
Dudes, triple them and pile on the hits.
Now, can we get this without any further conflict? The answer, surprisingly, is yes. Oh, we're not even in the right segment for the probe. So wait, where is it then? Is there a cave? Oh, I see. Yeah, there's gotta be a cave.
Then bring it. Guns at the ready. Fire! Build on! Ghost Walker!
We got multiple aggro here.
Gravity slap! Try freaking out! Topple them with gunfire!
This would certainly go faster if I had more skulls on the team, but
Power die!
even with just the one, I should be able to handle this. I mean, if I dropped to the ground, I'd be able to handle it even faster.
Build arm! Run! Use an aura! I know. I won't let you down.
Primal!
Panicking! Weaken them!
This will get one of them down.
Shadow Blow!
Let's see if they will follow us to where I can hop out and do some ground combat.
This one's a ground fight. Ghost Walker! Primer!
You see, there's a problem. They outrange us.
Time for some
Primer!
Stella. Ghost Walker!
Ghost Walker!
Full specs. Power die! Build arm! Run! Use an aura!
They outrange us by quite a lot.
They're freaking out! Topple them with gunfire! Boost attack!
Primer!
Yeah, Malik, there's a lot of room for customization in this game, so yeah,
Build arm!
there's a lot of different ways people play it.
Gravity slap! Panicking! Weaken! Run!
That's that one down.
Ghost Walker! Gravity slap! Hypernova!
Primal!
They're freaking out! Topple them with gunfire! Claw whip! Cross power die! Boost attack!
Shadow Blow!
They're freaking out!
keep running
Topple
away?
them with gunfire!
I mean, I guess I can't blame them for running away, considering they're
Primal!
getting taken out handily, but
Run!
it's annoying.
Who's next? We're coming to you! Boost attack! Ready! Fire us up with a bomb! Hypernova!
No, don't target that one. I'm not here for new enemies. I just want to get rid of the ones that I've already got.
Chronicles attack! Claw whip!
There we go. And hey, I actually got the genuine frames. Handy. Okay, now let's actually get that probe tacked in. So yeah, I only ever looked at the parts of this island that could be reached from the ground. Never looked at this higher up portion. So there must be a cave. With a probe hidden in a freaking corner. There we go. And there's Bongelium here. Ooh. Which means I need to go free up a mining probe. Or maybe... Is this a... What is this? This is a booster probe, not a duplicator. Okay. Well, I guess freeing this one up doesn't really hurt. Considering this probe doesn't give Bongelium and there was no link anyway. So what I should do is actually put that G7 in here off on its own. And then put this G8 in here so that it can extend the link further and be more valuable. And there we go. I now have all Bongelium sources obtained. That's not your life pod.
That'll count! Panicking! Weakening!
We did it!
Done dust work day? Sounds like fun to me.
I haven't had this much fun since I was 19 and fresh out of...
There we
Hey!
go.
Wait up!
Oh, hey, a new G8 probe. Actually, that's... While I can't use it to directly get Bongelium, I can slap it in here to extend my chain further. Though that would deny me the ability to increase the production on these. Unless I find another G8 somewhere. It might... Oh, actually. I can swap that away from a G8. Put a G8 here. And then swap this to a G8 as well. Now we've got even more Bongelium production, and this doesn't make Bongelium. So we can swap that to a basic. Then put a G8 here, and then we're one G8 away from having all Bongelium sources on either a G8 or a G10. But unfortunately, since that's Bongelium, and that's Bongelium, and that's Bongelium, and that's Bongelium, we don't have any means of turning this into a G8 just yet, because if we take away any of our current G8s, it will break the chain.
I hope I can channel a little of Fry for this one.
Make sure I've got stuff in the Collectopedia before we grab the last bit. All right. So many Dark Lanterns here. Okay. Over to Noctilum. Where I shall attempt to get the final probes tacked in. Hey, we got another energy clip. Yeah, place is called the Divine Roost. You can only reach it by flying, which comes fairly late in the game. So surely you realize that something is here. And something is indeed here. And apparently this probe site is difficult to reach in a skell. And takes a freaking year to tack in. Yeah, as far as something being here, if we go up high enough, we should see it. Yep, there it is. Say hello to Telethia, the Endbringer. One of, I believe, 2 level 99 super bosses in the original game. And naturally, a reference to Xenoblade 1. Thank goodness the water up here doesn't hurt. And there's only one more probe to slap in this entire game. Down there. wish there was a way to make this thing fall at like actual falling speed instead of just boost downward speed. Actually, boost downward might be faster. And now all of Mira is probed.
That's right. We've located a Rothian Skell. It seems mostly undamaged. No pilot in sight. It's unclear if they abandoned the Skell or were killed.
What about the data unit?
Intact, as far as I can see.
Excellent. Please bring it back with you. Also, a sample of the plating and any weaponry you can manage.
We'll do what we can. Ready for a little manual labor?
Are you kidding? I can't wait to get this stuff home to analyze it. What do you mean?
I suppose an explanation's in order.
Huh? About what?
About this mission. Or about his intentions, at least.
You mean the Director General?
Right.
Uh-oh. Is he up to something?
Well, no point in hiding it, I suppose. I can't be certain, but if I had to venture a guess, I'd assume this is all just insurance in case an alliance falls through.
You mean we're gathering this data to make fighting the Rothians easier?
Oh, I'm sure diplomatic talks will come first. And even if we can't secure a friendship, that doesn't mean we have to fight. But it's always good to prepare for the worst possible scenario. Especially if you're the man responsible for the safety of all of New LA.
Well, I hope the Alliance can work out.
As do I, Lynn. For now, let's get back to work.
Time to pop open some Rothian Skulls, or I guess just press A on them. That's kind of lame they get marked as chests on the map, and yet are not opened like chests. I want them to be real treasures. And we can't open that tree yet. Hello, level 74 Tyrant with level 60 Tyrants at its feet. It's a little bit beyond us. Rothian skill? Can I not open it? Guess not. Oh, wait. Maybe yes. Got a bonus part. And since this Tyrant Sinicula is right here, I see no reason that I shouldn't destroy it.
Now's your chance.
Flood Slinger! We're just getting started. Flood Slinger!
Scott!
We'll miss this shot.
Can't move.
Flood
Attack from
Sling
range.
Furious! Got it. Flood Slinger! Flood Slinger! Won't miss this shot.
Cut them down to size.
I don't belong on a battlefield.
Ooh, you know what? This quest here. If you defeat anyone other than Bastion Glenar, you get a different outcome. I don't think I've ever gotten the outcome for defeating only Bastion Glenar. So I think what I'm gonna do is kick everyone out of the party to reduce the chances that anyone else targets anything other than specifically the one guy. And I'm gonna go in there and take him out. So that right there is the only target we are to kill while on this quest. And he doesn't have targetable parts.
Ghost Walker! There! Let's take the fight to them! Sliding Slinger! Sliding
Wow, I'm
Slinger!
doing like no damage.
Sliding Slinger! Sliding Slinger!
You must have some ether res.
Sliding Slinger!
Because I'm used to doing actually 10 times this much. There we go. Defeated him and only him. If no one's gonna stop me, I'll also grab this. And now let's make our way back to NLA. Turn in that quest so that I'm no longer forbidden from attacking enemies in a specific area of the map.
Hey!
You have my respect.
Greetings, Garnet. You did perfect job of killing only leader. They were powerless as beast without head. Handful of prone just brought fortress down. Strategy was great success. It stands as proof that prone can fight with more than muscle. What did you think of my plan? Do I have talent for this strategy? Yeah, we're great. Hearing those words from Earth Alien means much. I respect your kind greatly. Well, Vio, do you still think strategy useless? I admit it was impressive. Force that small should not have claimed fort so large, even if I fought with them. Then you agree Tree Clan must adopt strategy into our fighting? I do not like sneaky tricks, but I like losing lives of clansmen less. Your strategy will keep them safe. Yes, exactly. That is core of strategy. To crush enemies while saving your own. Thank you, Earth Alien. You have proven worth of strategy, helped me win support of clan. I will reward you most generously, for keeping strong allies paid is strategy as well. And it just occurred to me that I should have brought people back into the party before completing that. I have just wasted potential hearts. So, bringing Celica in. I think everyone else is at 4 or more hearts, yeah. So, let's grab Gwyn. Grab the people with the fewest hearts. Looks Looks like Murderous is the other one. Doug. Whatever. Could be worse.
I received your report. Good work collecting those samples.
There you go.
I'm just sorry we weren't able to get more.
We'll take what we can get. You have my thanks.
They're an exceptionally proud people. If we can forge an alliance, I'm certain they'll be friends we can trust.
I'll remember that. And should the day come, I'd like you to serve as ambassador.
My pleasure. As long as you don't send me there to declare war.
Perish the thought. The fewer enemies we have, the easier my job is.
Oh boy, another energy clip.
Yep, and get this.
I've got so much Moranium, but
That's
I don't think I
crazy.
have anywhere to sink it. Because, like, these are all maxed. I don't have the materials to engineer augments I want. I could spend, like, a pittance of Moranium engineering these weapons. Not that they're worth anything. They're freaking... All the ones I can make are physical. Or beam. Which isn't, and this is important, ether. So, like, not much value there.
Hey.
But maybe that last quest we did will unlock another quest that might bring the Rothians into the fold. And doing that requires chapter 10 complete. Okay, so we can't do that yet. Because if we can bring the Rothians into the fold, then that would at least add another arms manufacturer for me to sink my Moranium into. But alas. Just gonna take a quick peek here. There shouldn't be anything too interesting. Yeah. So, there are 4 affinity missions that we have not done. And this is one of them. And since it's for Liesel, a character who did not exist prior to Definitive Edition, it will be entirely new content to me.
Hey, Liesel here. Been a while, huh? If you've got the time, could you head over to meet me? I might need a little help. It's about Hresvelg. Alicia's waiting for you too. We'll see you soon.
To the test hangar.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, what's the problem? I've been using one of those, and I kind of need to know if there's a problem.
Oh, nothing that serious. We just wanted your opinion on something. Now, on to the topic at hand. Remember what I said about Hresvelg? How we developed a special system?
These days, with the Skell flight module equipped, being able to fly is the industry standard. But the Hresvelg model, it can achieve an advanced form of flight.
I like the sound of that.
Cruise mode.
Basically, it can turn into a jet aircraft for flight. Well, cool, right?
We're almost finished developing the system. It should be operational in a matter of days. It's just that the fine-tuning isn't going so well. So then we were hoping a fresh pair of eyes might help. And who better to ask than you?
Sheer impertinence! We were on the cusp of scoring the windfall of a lifetime, and a teeny bopper beat us to it. Now I hear we have the chance to one-up the girl, and instead you seek advice from this outsider. Impertinence! Impertinence! Don't you have any pride as an engineer?
We're just getting a second opinion from an active Skell pilot. I think there's merit in that. Anyway, you said we were beaten to it, but I don't recall it being a competition.
That thinking is the definition of impertinence!
What?
This whole industry is a race to the top. Revolutionary technology lives or dies in the flames of competition. My God! I thought finally I was putting someone capable at the helm, my dear Alicia. If we don't get ahead of the curve and finish this project, all our efforts will have been for nothing. You will return to work and finalize cruise mode right now. Clear?
Crystal.
Boss, Alicia's been cooped up this whole time, ever since we landed on Mira. Couldn't you cut her some slack?
Tell me something, test pilot. What makes you think I give a damn about your opinion?
She's my...
Yes, sir. I'll finish it right away.
What? Alicia?
I'll go now.
Alicia!
Well then.
She's gone. I don't know. It's rare for her to go outside in the first place. There's no getting around it. I didn't want to have to resort to this, but... Leash's comm device. It has a tracker installed for such an event. I may be the pilot, but it's also my job to ensure the chief engineer's safety. Damn, she's moving fast. Could she be aboard a Skell? It looks like she's headed for... I know where she's going. Exactly. Let's move. Damn it. I've got a bad feeling.
Okay, seems it's time to add Liesel to the party. And where, pray tell, are we going? Ah, up to there, I'm guessing. The place where we have gone before. With Liesel. Heading up there. No reason we can't open this up. Hey, G1. I mean, that will let us extend a chain.
Liesel.
Why'd you go AWOL? Next time you get itchy feet, tell me. If it's a view you're looking for, we can always hop in Hresvelg. It's not meant for two, but, we can make do.
If you insist. Maybe we ought to develop a two-seater model.
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Although, I might not have it in me.
Yeah? Alright, whatever you want.
You're not mad?
Why should I be mad at you?
You're strong, you know that? I mean it.
Absolutely. When the going gets tough, go slow.
That's not it.
So, you're okay to keep going? The variable flight system's complete. We basically solved the power fluctuation lag. Say the word and I'll hop straight in, no sweat.
No, you don't get it!
Huh? Alright, what did the boss say to you? I knew it. What did he make you do? Come on, talk to me, Leash.
It's my fault. The deception. I was part of it.
What? What deception are you talking about?
When Hresvelg enters cruise mode. You know how we configured the engine to transform with the Skell?
Well, yeah, of course. Without that, there's no way you could possibly maintain the right level of thrust.
Right. Typical engine structure couldn't take it. In cruise mode, the thrust would be far too extreme. Well, we never implemented that feature. That was what was decided.
They can't do that. The whole damn Skell could fall apart. No. That bastard.
He said he wanted to keep manufacturing costs down. It's completely unacceptable, I know. Waving it through would lead to horrific accidents. Of course I tried to change his mind. Really, I tried. But he said, you don't want to end up like your predecessor, do you?
Predecessor? You mean that incident wasn't a suicide?
In the Hresvelg prototype's test flight. The crash. It was because of an error in the code. It was an accident waiting to happen. I know, because I doctored that code. The former chief caught wind of it and tried to report me. But then the boss stepped in. That's when he had his suicide staged.
Oh God. Alicia.
He couldn't afford for the project to be delayed. If word got out, it might have been scrapped.
And now, you're looking the other way again.
I'm sorry. What I've done is beyond forgiveness. But even though I knew I was complicit in his crime, there was no turning back. If nothing else, I wanted to see it through, to finish it for you. Our gifted fighter pilot. I wanted to witness the heights you could soar to.
How could you? I trusted you, Leash. I thought as long as we were together, we could do anything. But after hearing all this, I can't unhear it. What he's done, and what you've done.
I know. You're good. I figured this was how you'd react. You've always walked the path you believe in, and you've never strayed from it, not once. Everything I've done, all of the boss's schemes, It's all here, recorded on my comm device. Part of me wanted to leave this and die. That way, someone else could handle the fallout.
You know, I won't be able to forgive you right away.
I know.
But then again, the fact you're still here alive, I'm so glad.
Liesel.
So
it's come to this, has it?
oh.
You disappoint me once again, Alicia Fear.
Boss,
You are a part of this. I thought you'd at least have the sense to realize you were being watched.
Then you admit it. All the heinous crimes you committed.
What does it matter if you denounce me now? It doesn't change a thing. Learn when to back off, Liesel.
Not a chance.
Oh, it's one rule for your friends and another for the rest of us, is it?
No. You both need to atone for what you've done.
How savage. So you would forsake her?
Anyone who asks for forgiveness, I'll gladly reach out a hand to them. But you... do you even have remorse? Do you even care?
I see. Liesel. You really are upright to a fault, aren't you? Sickening.
Better than killing people just to make a quick buck.
Seriously, though, there was... What was his plan? Like, you're trying to announce, oh, hey, we've got this new mode that lets our skells fly super fast, but also you die immediately if you try and use it. Like, what is the plan here? Is he planning to sell the things, have every single pilot end up crashing, and then just be like, oh, oops, well, you gave me the money, and this will cause no harm whatsoever to my company in the long run? What was his plan here? Like, it's one thing if it's, oh, it's only a small number of cases where the skell will fall apart, but if it's the engine can't handle the thrust required and the skell will fall apart, like, the way they said it, it sounded like it's not just a rare possibility, it's what's going to happen. So what's the plan here? How could he possibly have hoped for this to save his company or whatever? Like, no, that is a problem that you fix. It's not, oh, some people will have trouble controlling it, or, oh, a few will fall apart. This is a critical flaw that requires addressing before this hits the market, or else your company gets destroyed. But anyway, yeah, there's only one way out of this.
I agree. This guy isn't just a villain. He's scum!
And an idiot.
Negotiations have broken down then. She set out on an unauthorized expedition and perished in the wilderness. I'll write something to that effect in my final report.
It's over, Kellerman. Time to pay the piper!
Also, we're still in our MIMS with our real bodies waiting in the life hold. So, like, even if Alicia had been planning to end it and let someone else deal with the fallout, she'd still have to answer for what she's done when we get the life hold and our bodies back. Like, there's no permanent, easy way out. in this world.
Sliding slinger. Come on. Sliding slinger. Sliding slinger.
Why am I doing so little damage?
We need to bump up to take some ambitious down.
No.
Hit them again. We'll settle We'll miss this shot.
Sliding slinger. Sliding slinger. Splash. Sliding slinger. Ow. Sliding slinger.
How's this?
Sliding slinger. Sliding slinger. Whoa. Sliding slinger.
There we go.
Not enough to make me break a sweat.
Alicia, the proof you left of his misdeeds. The battle log, the audio recordings, everything we heard Kellerman say. I'll hand it all over. The authorities have to know. I'll try to cut a deal. If we're lucky, you may receive clemency.
I don't deserve it. Thank you.
Oh, and from now on, no more keeping secrets, okay? You can tell me anything. After all, we are besties. And hey, I'm not the only one who's got your back.
Since when do I have her back?
Yes, I'm lucky.
I mean, in some ways, sure, but...
Enemy looks strong. How do we proceed?
fine.
Let's take the fight to the
Grenade blitz!
I can't afford to fall here and now.
I've done...
Oh, this guy's got no res.
I'm not very much better. Somehow we survived that.
Enemies with no ether res are great. Cave. So is the implication here that these Blattas pulled this container into the cave? Because it sure as heck didn't just fall there. A few days later, you say?
Thanks for coming. Behold, the final product.
Please tell me my Pressfeld will be retrofitted with that. I mean, it looks kind of stupid, but sure, whatever.
I'm taking a test flight with it later. You should give it a spin too. Oh, also, Alicia and I, henceforth, we no longer work for Granada. Alicia took full responsibility. The top brass struck a deal with her regarding Kellerman's case. But hey, we finished everything we set out to do. It felt like the perfect time to get out.
That's right. Liesel and I were talking it through, and we've decided to start our own company.
Oh?
Trust me, we'll do our darndest to make our mark. We want to be top dogs.
Do I get a new
We'll
Moranium
do it the
sink?
right way this time. Keep things above board. We'll never stoop to Kellerman's level. Not ever. Alright, time for a ride. This one's for our new venture. And for good luck, too.
Of course. See you soon. Go and stretch your wings. Pressfelg is feeling restless, I bet.
And you, stick around, okay? You've seen Pressfelg fight before.
Just, pausing because music. Yeah, I feel like they could have done better with the wings than to just have them bolted onto the shins. And also having them be completely non-color matched. Really doesn't help the aesthetics.
Now watch him fly!
It just ruins the silhouette. Okay, we've still got more scene and still with more of this same music, so pausing again. But yeah, just the Pressfelg looked pretty dang fine beforehand, but yeah, adding those fins to the shins just sticking out way big. It doesn't look good. Be really cool if I could fly that fast in mine, but something tells me I won't be able to. Also, the fact that those wings have an additional joint in them and are like kind of a W shape when viewed from above, it seems inefficient. And like a very likely point of failure. Just having that joint in them so that the tips have to like fold out. That just seems like adding a point of failure. But what do I know? I'm not an engineer. All I know is that more moving parts means more potential points of failure in any machine. But yeah, I really doubt I'll be able to fly that fast in mine. It'd be really cool if I could fly that fast, but yeah, I don't think that's in the cards. I think the Switch would choke trying to load all of the environment stuff if I did fly at that speed.
One can alter their situations by not sitting around, accepting the abuse and devastation.
Okay. Oh, good. Pushed an update to previously sold units. Excellent. By pushed an update, you mean actually retrofitted them because you've added mechanical parts. Okay. Need to learn how to control cruise mode. Ah, it's actual jet controls. So down to go up to go down. I mean, I think I set my controls for that specifically at some point. And this actually is pretty dang fast. But I just noticed it really eats through fuel. Then again, it doesn't really eat through that much more fuel than just flying around normally, so I guess it's not the worst.
Yep, and get this.
They said they were going to start a new company.
That's crazy.
I was really hoping that that would mean that I would have a new AM to sink Moranium into, but I don't. Oh. So that will be a higher level Hrasvelg. But it's not exactly a short-term goal. And now there are 3 more affinity missions that I qualify for and have not yet done. As well as like 1 million heart-to-hearts that I haven't done. I should probably do those. Prioritizing people who I do not have incredible affinity with yet. Kicking everyone out of the party just so that there is no chance that I need to do additional party kicking in order to make heart-to-hearts available. And we save before heart-to-hearts, just in case there is an option that is clearly wrong, but also amusing.
Are you kidding? Hey, what's up?
Hey, good to see you, Garnet. I was just talking with an old Pathfinder buddy of mine from basic training. He asked if I wanted to team up with him to set up a data probe in Oblivia. Think I should? Yeah. Yeah, I guess it does. The Interceptor clears away the Indigens so the Pathfinders can set up the probe. It's a classic strategy. But there is one thing that has me worried. None of the Blades on this mission have any real experience, and it sounds like we'll be going to a pretty dangerous place. I just realized that I shouldn't have kicked everyone out of the party because having people in the party gets us more affinity than just doing the heart-to-heart itself. Yeah, if you're going somewhere that dangerous, I'll go with you. Seriously? Oh man, if you come with us, I know we could do it. But I think Lieutenant Arena would be pissed that we didn't ask her for help first. And all the tyrants in Oblivia aren't half as scary as the Lieutenant when she's angry. Besides, I feel like this is something we should be able to manage by ourselves. So I think we'll try it without anyone's help. I really appreciate the offer, though. If you ever need me for anything, just say the word. Okay. Here's the plan. Celica gets to stay in the party because she has the lowest affinity of anyone. I guess Murderous gets to stay in the party for a bit. And then who's next lowest? I think it's Gwyn, actually. Oh, nope. It's Arena. All right. So we do heart-to-hearts featuring not these characters. And then we change who we are doing heart-to-hearts with once we're done with them. And we also change who's in our party if these folks hit 5 hearts, which shouldn't be a concern for a while.
I wasn't sleeping.
Ah, Garnet, your timing is, as always, impeccable. Since I can't seem to find Vandam anywhere, might I ask for your counsel instead? I've just received an emergency request from a team of Pathfinders. They've been deployed to an extremely dangerous area, one where we've lost multiple teams already. At long last, this team succeeded in reaching their destination, but the data probe they needed to complete their mission was destroyed in battle. So the question is, how should we deliver the replacement supplies they require? We could send Harriers or Interceptors, but we can't dismiss the possibility that they too could be wiped out en route. So perhaps the better choice is to order the Pathfinders to retreat, then begin planning a return mission. With the experience gained from this first trip, plus an escort of Harriers and Interceptors, there's a good chance they could reach the destination again. So what would you choose? Attempt an immediate delivery of replacement supplies, or abort the mission and try again later? Delivering the supplies myself would probably be the most likely to succeed. Aborting the mission would be the next safest. And delivering immediately is the worst possible plan, because that just risks wasting material and manpower. So yeah, send me, coach. I like the way you think. If I had my druthers, I'd go out there with you myself. But I'm afraid this time it's not an option. Vandam has put his foot down. He actually insists that neither one of us can go. Blade is a large organization, and Elma's team is hardly the only skilled one at our disposal. Apparently, Vandam thinks I need to utilize some of these other teams in order to promote group harmony and effectiveness. This won't be the last time this kind of problem arises, and we'll need a better plan in the future. But for now, we need to choose one of these two strategies. Okay, so that seems like probably the worst possible outcome we could have had from that. So let's try again and suggest the safest route that doesn't involve me. Except I need to hit load, not continue. Because the autosave will be after the heart-to-heart was completed.
I wasn't sleeping.
Abort the mission and plan a new one, because yeah, we gained valuable intel. The group who got there will know about what to expect on the way. They'll be able to get back there, especially if they have their escort made up of the right mix of people who are informed about what to expect. And yeah, aborting the current mission and going back later with a better complement of units will have a much higher success rate than risking delivering a new probe right now. Indeed, our bodies may be mimeosomes, but they're still too precious an asset to risk without good reason. It would be reckless to risk the lives of so many Blade operatives on this single mission. As a wise man once said, for he that fights and runs away may turn and fight another day. Let's just hope the second time is the charm. I will order the Pathfinders to retreat immediately. Thank you. After all that you've accomplished as a Blade, I don't take your opinion lightly. Now I must head back to Blade HQ and work out the particulars of the new mission. Good day to you. I mean, that one at least got us a little heart with Celica, so we did in fact do better. And now... HP in the morning, fog in the afternoon, murderous in the afternoon, okay. She is in the party right now, so not her. Doug in the afternoon, Gwyn late at night. Let's do this Doug one.
Did you hear?
Oh, hey.
Hey, Garnet. This is your dog, right? Man, what a good boy. He was just letting me give him some lovin'. Both of these responses are stupid. Like, Doug called him a good boy and said he was giving him some lovin', so he's clearly not being a pest. And give him some lovin' obviously means just petting him. It's what you do with a dog. But sure, he's not being a pest, is he? Huh? Oh, no, nothing like that. Unlike real mutts, these dogs have been designed to never attack people, you know? Or were you worried that he was forcing me to pet him until my arm fell off? Huh. Yeah, you do seem to love dogs. Yeah, I can't say I ever used to be a huge dog person or anything, but pets are just so rare on Mira. I guess having pets around makes it feel like we're back on Earth, at least a little bit. They put me in a nostalgic sort of mood. Makes me think back to a time when my parents and brothers and I would play with our pets in the backyard without a care in the world. But I'm not really the sentimental type. I know brooding about Earth is Lau's thing, and I don't want to step on his turf. But I guess there's a part of me that longs for Earth all the same. Yeah, literally all of us should have that part of us. Losing your planet is the type of generational trauma that it takes more than 2 years to get over. Alright, that's enough wallowing in homesickness. I've got missions to complete. But if you ever get a line on a job with a big payoff, hook me up. And that fog one is in the afternoon, so we can actually go do that right now. Did it stop being afternoon while I wasn't looking? Or, no, we need a cat. Or, no, we don't need a cat. Doesn't say we need a cat. Oh, is he down below? He is down below, okay. Oh, so I didn't save before that Doug heart to heart, but whatever. We made it through just fine. Oh, hello, Garnet. What you doing? So I'm thinking about something. This looks like water, but it's actually a gel designed to cushion impacts. I've heard that when it hardens, it becomes like those giant crystals that surround the outer walls of New LA. I'm not sure I believe that. There's a rumor that you could inject a coagulating agent into it that would cause it to instantly harden. I was just internally debating whether or not I should test that theory out. I mean, if you just do a small amount, like you could take a cup of this gel and then inject the coagulating agent into that. I'm sure no one would miss a cup. So yeah, let's find out. I thought the matter might intrigue you. Please go ahead and test it out yourself. I'm going to watch from far away. You're not going to do it, are you? Figures. If you had, I'm sure Director General Chassan, Secretary Nagi, and Commander Vandam would have come down on you like a ton of bricks. Risking one's life and career to satisfy an idle curiosity would not be the wisest choice. So I guess we'll resist the temptation to try it for now. But let's get to the bottom of this on some other day, and at some other place. Again, just take a cup of the gel and inject like a drop or two of coagulant and see what happens. Nobody's gonna miss just a cup. If you don't risk doing it to all of the gel, then there's no risk. Morning, evening, afternoon. Okay, we got one to do, and it looks like this is the closest fast travel point. Let's go see what's up with L. Okay, we are at full affinity with fog now.
Oh, hey!
And now I'm really hurting for a Moranium sink, but I don't have one.
Fancy of you to meet us here.
Ah, our dear friend Garnet. You have come at a most fortuitous moment. This good man-on fellow intends to buy one of our many fine creations. However, he wishes to pay us not in credits, but in pizza. We have stressed repeatedly that we rarely eat pizza, but he remains quite adamant. We are reminded of your human aphorism that a nod is as good as a drink with a blind horse. How true! It matters not how good this frozen pizza is, a barter economy is not a viable model. Yeah, you could sell it to other man-on and make a killing. An intriguing proposition. That possibility had not occurred to us. We are reminded of the time we sold a small rock found in Noctilum to a superstitious woman for 3,000 credits. Very well, we shall sell the pizza at an elevated price to other man-on who have bought into the pizza fad. But hold a moment. Surely the customer that overpays for the pizza would come to fiercely regret being taken advantage of and later spurn our business. We mustn't sacrifice potential long-term profits for a small short-term gain. No, instead of immediately reselling these frozen pizzas at a markup, we should find a way to use our talents to increase their value, then resell them at an appropriate price. In other words, we will accept pizzas in lieu of credits from the man-on, upgrade said stock of pizzas, and then sell them to different man-on customers. This could be the beginning of a beautiful new business model. But wait, that would be an endless loop of pizza, one that would leave us without money for the rest of our days. Dear us, whatever are we to do? But it won't leave you without money for the rest of your days, because the pizza you sell to man-on, I'm sure they'll be willing to pay for with credits. They're not going to give you a pizza for your upgraded pizzas. That would be stupid. Morning, evening, morning, afternoon, and dog. Okay, we got one.
Hear me out.
This little pup seemed lonely, so I took him for a walk. He wouldn't stop licking my face, and now it's all sticky and gross. Plus, it smells like jerky. But that's okay, because he's so darn cute. The Blade Barracks are way more fun now that he's around. Yes, indeed. Having this dog has definitely made things more fun. I have certainly noticed him in the Blade Barracks. Yeah, and I think he loves being here. Have you seen how hard his little tail wags when you come home? Hey, I have an idea. Tricks! I bet you'd be a great teacher, right? And it'll be easy with a student who's so eager to impress. Okay, so what trick do you want to start with? I guess shaking hands would be the most basic, but I'll leave it up to the master. I mean, sit is clearly where you start, but... Okay, this is exactly why we saved beforehand. Wow, she actually liked it? Okay, I guess we keep that. Not me, the dog! Seriously, is that how you think of me? Like I'm just some pet? This is unforgivable, Garnet. Then why did you get a heart above your head? Until you buy me a crepe from Rosemoss, that is. Then I might be able to forget this ever happened. She got a heart over her head when I suggested it, so we keep that. Liesel appears never, apparently. Oh, there's another afternoon one, but it's with Celica, who's in the party right now, so never mind. So, Liesel, why do you got the helmet on? You're not supposed to have the helmet on.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, hey, it's you. Something the matter? Huh? Why am I wearing the helmet? Yeah, that's actually what I asked. Isn't it obvious? It's comfy. I don't have to squint with the sunlight, and there's climate control inside the suit so it stays at just the right temperature. Not to mention it looks cool. What more could you want? Might look a little cooler if it wasn't so spherical. Yeah, sure, you rock the look, whatever. I know looks aren't everything, but as a test pilot, I'm kind of like a walking billboard for the product. I keep telling folks I should get paraded around in full gear, but for some reason they always shoot the idea down. Ah well, it isn't easy being on the bleeding edge of fashion. The rest of the world needs time to catch up. But once they do, all Skell pilots everywhere will be wearing this. Mark my words. I'm telling you, I believe in its potential, 100%. You should try it yourself if you get the chance. Why would Skell pilots need a climate-controlled helmet if they're inside a Skell where the climate is probably controlled by the Skell? Just seems like you're adding the need for an additional power source that isn't necessary.
Hey.
Hey, it's Garnet. I was just asking the nice lady here to pull together some extra first aid kits for us. My next mission could involve run-ins with a pair of tyrants, possibly at the same time. If we end up in a tough fight, we're likely to suffer multiple injuries. Yeah, you want some help? Oh, I don't think we need to go that far. I have my job to do, and you've got yours. I'm grateful that you'd look out for us like that, but it isn't right to let you carry the whole weight of Blade's mission on your shoulders. You have to trust that I can handle this. Of course, if it all goes horribly wrong, we'll call for reinforcements. In that case, you might get a chance to help out after all. Yeah, that's good enough. It's possible that our suggestion would have gotten hearts from one of these three if they were on screen. Let's go ahead and pick up another affinity mission instead of just doing only heart-to-hearts. Because I do still have more of those.
1, 2, 3, 4. What went wrong? How did I not see it sooner? It's so depressing.
Yeah, what happened?
Thanks. That's sweet.
It's sweet to ask what happened?
If you don't mind listening. I was testing a scale weapon, right? Totally normal stuff. Then the prototype starts humming, then shaking, then boom! It was a big unit, so the blast was huge. The other scales participating in the test got all jacked up too. And let me say, the researchers were not happy. It's a miracle no one was hurt. This was my first time testing something made by someone other than Tika. Now I'm wondering if she wasn't carrying me as dead weight this whole time. Honestly, I'm bummed.
Yeah, maybe the issue is not that Tika is carrying you as dead weight, and the problem isn't... Maybe the problem isn't you, but rather this new engineer who made this weapon. You ever think of that?
Yeah, I know. I wasn't the one who made the prototype, and these things happen in tests. Still, I know I caused trouble for everyone else. Man, this sucks. But sitting here moping won't do anything. I have to tackle this one step at a time. And I could use some help. That's why you spoke to me in the first place, right? For starters, let's go apologize to Camber. Oh, right. You don't know Camber. He heads up a team of 4 super talented scout pilots. Cool, huh? I always drop by their place and drool over their sweet rides. Seeing all 4 of them side by side is just super wow. I could just sit there staring for hours. Sorry, back to the point. It was my fault Camber's Scout got wrecked and had to be taken in for repairs. It should be in the administrative district now. Let's take a look and talk to Camber.
All right.
Hey, Alexa. Dropping by to check up on the Skell?
Yep.
Well, thanks. That's nice of you.
It really took a beating this time, huh?
You say that like it wasn't your fault.
Mika, No, you're right. This one's on me. I'm sorry about this, Camber. You too, Mika.
Don't worry about it. Accidents happen during experimental weapons tests.
You're too soft on her, Camber. We're out of work thanks to her, stuck on the sidelines like a pair of chumps.
What?
It's not permanent. They're just running low on replacement parts. They're pretty scarce to begin with, and none are floating around on the market.
So that's why it's still not fixed.
Yeah, and without Skells, we can't do our job. So thanks for the vacation. Really.
I mean, yeah, do your missions with ground gear. Ground gear is better anyway if you're built right. But you really can't blame Alexa for a parts shortage. Especially when she's not the one who caused the explosion. Like, sure, it exploded in her Skell's hands or whatever, but like, it was test equipment. It exploding was always a possibility, regardless of who was handling it.
Sure, but if not for that accident, we wouldn't be short one Skell. And our next mission wouldn't demand one either.
What do you mean?
Our next mission has been decided. We're redoing the test you screwed up.
You guys are?
What, you weren't invited? Gee, I can't imagine why not. Anyway, the director of the project briefed us in person.
Oh, I see.
The test will start as soon as the Skell that someone wrecked gets fixed.
Then let me track down the parts. It's the least I can do to help.
Really?
Alexa, that's a really generous offer. But that's not really an outfitter job. They'll get the parts in eventually. Don't beat yourself up over this.
I just want to be useful. That accident was at least partially my fault.
Well, if you're sure, we won't say no.
Great. I'll have them for you lickety-split.
All right, and while that scene was playing, I actually looked something up. Because I was curious about how to actually get the field skills that I want. And the answer is the off-the-record quests. So, like, this. A snake of stone amid lucent bowls. Slip its gaze, enter its belly hole. That's got to be somewhere in Noctilum, right? Though it could also be Sylvalum. So I guess we need to look for something with a snake. Serpentine Pass sounds snaky. So there's probably something to be found in or around Serpentine Pass. And completing this quest will actually get us a field skill level up thing, which will enable us to open more containers. Like, I would expect it to be this cave somewhere. But we've been in this cave before. On multiple occasions.
Come on, you and me.
We need strength to see this through. Let us power.
Fast power come from? Ghost Walker! Slinger!
Summon the head!
Absorber skid! Thanks! Side slash! Quick success! Try attack.
Won't miss this shot.
Sliding slinger! 0-0! Sliding slinger!
Repeatedly move moving to where the side attack part of Sliding Slinger applies. Even though it just gives TP, having TP isn't bad.
Yes, we did it! I suppose I'm getting used to this.
Definitely been in this case before. So let's ignore the stuff. I know there's a quest right there, but he can wait. Yes, we went the wrong way on this here serpentine pass. Perhaps there's a cave over here. I don't see one. Ah, but there, perhaps. Okay, this doesn't appear to be it either. But that's not to say there's no value in being in here. But how do we get up? Aha. Okay, there's another ledge there. The map seems to imply that this is not inside the cave. Which means that might be reachable with a Skell. That Skell wreckage looks like it probably isn't reachable from here. Or that container, rather. Especially not if I get caught on a roof like that. Let's get back to our Skell and try and find that other entrance. That looks like another entrance to me. Not scalable, though. And it looks like this does let us reach a different part. Okay. And that's easy access to that. And yet still not where we were meant to find. I'm going this way. Until we find either another cave or something that stops us. I shouldn't use my flight module when I don't have to. It uses fuel. And this is absolutely not Serpentine Pass anymore. Got a scenic viewpoint. Oh, that's actually something we could use. Because if we look at Frontier Nav, it'll show the number of unexplored territories, which scenic viewpoints are. Which means if we look for a place where we don't have all the unexplored territories, then that is where we should concentrate our search. Now, isn't it? So, FN Site 222 here has one. There's nothing snake-like here. We've got the whale's gullet and the whale's nostril, not a serpent. But maybe what we're looking for is something that actually is a serpent. Serpentesque. The whale's weeper, huh? Map says container around this elevation. Which means probably not inside this cave. Okay, so... is this... no, this is Primordia, not Noctilum, so we don't have to care about that just yet. Okay, and there's something to find over here. Perhaps down on this tiny spit of an island? Oh, this is probably it.
They spotted us.
Ah. Orochi's belly, that would be it. Because Orochi is a great multi-headed serpent in Japanese mythology.
We need to buff up to take something this big. We did it! Problem solved.
Alright, so that completed one of our off-the-record missions, so I guess we have to go turn that in. In Fields of Green in New LA, ask in the morning to find the way. So residential district in the morning. Because ain't no green anywhere else in New LA, that's for sure. There. Now we've got as much morning time as we could have. And it was fields of green, so I would imagine the park would be more likely.
I can help.
And it said ask in the morning. Ah, is this it?
Wow, that's something.
Like, either our quest turn-in is going to be somewhere amongst this greenery, or else information that we can get in the morning, because it says ask in the morning to find your way.
Listen.
Weird container at the integrated production plant. Because, yeah, either it's will immediately complete the quest upon talking to the right person, or else we will get information that leads us to a thing we need to do in order to complete the quest. Those are the options.
Hey!
But, we were told about a container at the integrated something plant. Let's go get that information again.
Listen.
Oh, he's not telling us anymore.
Yes?
Even though it's still morning. Which means that had to be it, right? But I don't know where the integrated whatever plant is. I know where the water purification plant is. Oh, integrated production plant. I found it. So there's supposed to be a weird container here. My map says nothing about a container. Okay, apparently I have not, in fact, gotten the thing. And apparently the quest freaking lies. Quest says ask in the morning, but what we really have to do is go in early morning. Which is not morning. Morning is a separate freaking time category.
Listen.
There's a specific guy we need to find in this here park.
I can help.
In or near this park, at least. Not seeing him.
Now then.
Ah, there he is. Are you? Ah, yes. I take it you are here because you completed all the trials I assigned you. Then you are a blade worthy of possessing my greatest invention, my masterpiece. The archaeological field skill capable of unraveling every mystery this enigmatic world can offer. I can install the skill straight to your Mimeosome immediately. Are you prepared? Yeah, these skills used to just come from leveling up specific blade divisions, but they removed that mechanic, so now we get to do these quests instead. Then let us begin. With this, you will attain the ability to shed light on even the darkest of this world's manifold mysteries. Installation complete. Now I must excuse myself. I look forward to news of your continued exploits. Unfettered access to treasures of alien origin, you say. And if we look at our missions, I do have another off the record here. Oh, hey, I got that one. Not that tracking this helps at all, but in nest behind rock at a primal lake, quiet lady's ichor thy lust will slake. Okay, so I need to destroy a creature that is quiet lady or something in a cave behind a rock. Beast Lair is the cave that I think of that matches that, potentially. So let's see if this is what they had in mind. That doesn't look like a quiet lady. I wonder if I stand a chance against it.
We're gonna survive.
I mean, I do have overdrive available right now.
I'll save you all as soon as I can. Ghost Walker!
I mean, if it doesn't attack too often, then I can just stay invincible with Ghost Walker.
Sliding Slinger! Panicking. Weaken them. Side thrust. Side thrust. Time. Kick into overdrive, people. Primer. Sliding Slinger. Sliding Slinger. Side thrust. Primer. Side thrust. Side thrust. Ready? Kick into overdrive, people.
I am not getting hits.
Early bird! Sliding
Why am I not hitting?
Sliding slinger.
Is it using Ghostwalker as well?
Sliding slinger. Sliding slinger.
Like, I get that accuracy matters the higher the level gap, but like, I was getting more hits earlier.
Electric surge. Shadow strike. Ghost walker. Side slash.
We're at a bit of a standstill.
Panicking. Weakness.
Neither one of us is able to touch the other.
Set. Go. Sliding slinger. Sliding slinger.
So I'm getting more hits on him than he's getting on me.
Primer. Ghost walker. Sliding slinger. Panicking. Weakness. Side slash. Ready. Set. Go. Ghost walker. Sliding slinger. Violent streak.
Oh, he actually did damage to me.
Oh, this is...
My Ghostwalker fell off. Oh well. Yeah, we weren't getting enough actual hits to accomplish anything there, so... That is clearly not the cave behind a rock that we were meant to investigate. So my next thought is that maybe there's a cave oh, is it going to be Molten Hollow? Because that's behind Talon Rock. Maybe. That or Castaway Cavern. You've got reason to come in here anyway. Honk. Honk. Apparently the party thinks it's a great idea to stand in lava. Who are you? There's only 2 people that know about this place, and you're not one of them. How did somebody who's not part of the Celeste 3 possibly find me here? Your guys talked. We know what you did, etc., etc. What? Fosdyke and Morehouse sold me out. No, those 2 wouldn't betray me. They couldn't. Yeah, here's the full story, bud. You're lying, trying to mess with my mind. Well, I'm not falling for it. You die here, liar.
Come on, you and me. Let's do it. Forward sliding slinger. Goose splash. This one's gonna cut deep. Shove it in there. Furious blast. Yes, we did it.
Alright, I give up. I've been sitting around this hole too long when I should have been practicing my tactics. Yeah, you hiding anything other than the white gold? Please, let me share the truth before I die. What did Fosdyke and Morehouse tell you? That I was hoarding the white gold for myself? Look at me, I lost my job as a blade. I live in this hovel while Fosdyke and Morehouse are comfortable in the city. They live normal lives while I stay here day after day guarding this damnable white gold. And it's not even mine, it's their gold. They're forcing me to be here. Please, you've got to set me free. So here's a thing. I don't know how this ends. So hang on a sec. 'Cause, really the thing that you should do is bring him in and keep him in custody until you can verify what he says. Instead of just like, oh yeah, that sounds right. Or, yeah, it just... There seem to be more options that should be available. But let's just see what happens if I do whatever. Looks like no matter what we choose, things end up bad. So let's believe him. Why not? Thank you. Phew, what a comeback save. Here, take the key to the safe and get that white gold far away from me. Present key to open safe. Scanning. Validating. Match confirmed. Key 1 of 4 verified. Please present next key. Haha, get a load of this idiot. Works every time. Let me clue you in, Garnet. That safe only opens with all 4 of our keys, 1 for each survivor. The 4? Don't you worry about the number of keys. You won't live to see see that safe opened anyway. One more nosy fool taken care of, eh, Fosdyke? Oh, indeed. Once they hear a tale of sordid betrayal, such do-gooders are all too eager to lend a hand. They'll doubt one side or the other, but no one thinks to doubt the entire story. We humans are such a simple lot. And speaking of simple, you've made your own disposal quite convenient. No one will ever find you out here, let alone suspect us. Briggs, you should have been an actor. Even I bought that. Is that supposed to be sarcasm, kid? And forget simple. People are just greedy, risking their lives to come scrounge for a shiny pile of metal. Like you can talk. Or you. And double for you. Now let's finish up here. So it seems to me like there needs to be one more of you, but I suppose we'll learn about it. And apparently choosing to execute Briggs right away without talking to him makes this fight easier because he won't be around for it. But I don't think I needed the help.
Feel the hard work paying off.
So now we've got 2 more keys, but we're still missing wreckage there. I think that's all for stuff inside this cave that we can get right now. Seems that way. Unless... unless... Let's try Castaway Cavern. Because this too is a cave behind a rock. Not that I haven't been here before, but... There may be a tyrant I haven't taken out.
Must you be so belligerent? Fight! Let's take a fight to them! Take this! Well, furious blast! Yes! We saving you! Violent strength! Seventh edge! Woo! I'm keeping up!
Great, I've gotten even more enemies by overusing violence.
Take this!
Is the stream dead? Ah, OBS disconnected. Hooray. Is the stream alive again? Okay, stream appears to be alive again. Thanks, OBS. Love that you disconnected and all that. Let me just check something real quick. Nest behind rock at a primal lake. Missed the lake part. So that would be like inside Headwater Cavern. Probably. Or it could be a different spot. Yeah, it could be Headwater Cavern, or it could be... Well, it could be Beast Slayer, but we already checked that. Silent Mire is also a possibility. Or, you know, Roof Rock. There's too many primal lakes. Let's try this one. After all, there's some places here that we couldn't reach before. Okay, none of these Skirpos are tyrants, so they can't be what we need. Interesting. A container not even reachable without the flight module. So this isn't it. No additional caves around here. Not seeing any. Okay. And my next guess is Silent Mire. Because there's a cave here. And hey, look, it's a rock. Hey, look, that cave is behind a rock. Surely. Surely this is behind a rock. Again, not that I haven't been in here before, but then again, last time I was in here, these things would have been threatening to me. If we go through here, I believe there is a tyrant that I've never come back to kill.
Must you be so belligerent? Change things up.
Or maybe it's just wood script.
Sliding slinger. This should Portarian blast. Ghost blocker. Servant's edge. Black Bill. Absorber skid. Thanks. Who's next? I shall give it my own. Zero. Violet streak. Screamer. I put them to sleep. They'll wake up if you hit them. Sliding slinger. Ready. Fire up at the bump. Yes. The adrenaline is now. Violet streak. We need to bump up to swallow this bit down. Get it on. Sliding slinger.
Love that qualifies. We already looked in there. But it is a nest behind a rock at a primal lake. Is the stream dead again? Or did it die again? Is OBS having problems again? OBS is uploading. And my stream preview has preview. How is your wound? I have healed. Funny joke. You can't even stand. When you lie, try to make it believable. It is slow to heal. I see. Then we... Captain Slavity! Earth aliens? Bah, I hoped we would be safe here. Trigo, take men and run. I will call for backup again. Not that it helped so far. But Captain, that means... It means I stay and fight. Alone, you cannot win. All of us together couldn't win, so listen, take others and go. Do it now. Run! Yes, Captain. I am Slavity Pagus. I am warrior of Cavern Clan. Prone under ganglion, name me infidel. Prone under ganglion, name me infidel. We attacked your city earlier. Then indigents attacked my team on way back. We ran here in tatters. Distress calls do not go through or are ignored. Either way, no help comes. No surprise for infidel like me. Yeah, if you're against the ganglion now, maybe we can make amends for the whole attacking our city thing. I'm sure we can make an equitable trade of information for sanctuary. It has been many suns since Cavern Clan bowed to Ganglion. They gave us powerful weapons, technology. We used them to slaughter Tree Clan. At end of war, we became Ganglion grunts, meat shields. And yeah, Outlander, Prone certainly exhibits some sexual dimorphism. And these ones in particular are certainly wearing outfits. But my clansmen have thirst for blood. Most were happy in New Role. So if we desert to New LA, what then? What would merciful Earth aliens ask of us? We would certainly fight Tree Clan there, maybe kill them. Might also kill Earth aliens, or other aliens. Hard to tell with Cavern Clan. War and pillage are only things we know. There, that should buy them enough time. Now I must thin your numbers.
Must you be so belligerent?
Ghostwalker! Absorber Skin! I shall give it hell! Primal! Furious Slash! Sliding Slinger! Side Slash! Sliding Slinger!
Oh, how I wish it was a possible purse.
Sliding Slinger! Strong! Sliding Slinger! Quick!
But this is still going to be a very, very easy win.
Sliding Slinger! Sliding Slinger! Never stood a chance.
So it ends here. Captain! Good, we are here in time. Trigo. I did not ask for help. I ordered you to run. Come, Captain, fight with us one more time. We will show them stubborn pride of Team Slavity. No, don't tell me. Oh, hey, that guy. Wah! It is Indigen that attacked us before. This was its nest. Man, it sure has mastered the art of silent roaring. Oh, this isn't the one that we fought earlier. This is a much lower level, non-pilot version.
We need to buck up to take some music down. I will get us through this. Furious Slash! Side Slash! Weaken them! We should never stood a chance.
Easy. Captain, no, you are hurt. Yeah, let's try and help treat him. What is this? Enough, Captain. We must do as she says. Our lives are in her hands. Trigo. Very well. I do not trust Earth aliens. But if there is chance you save my men, I must take it. My captain. Go on, Earth alien. Do as you will. What do I do now? The minimap suggests there's still a... Oh, it's not a quest thing, it's a segment recon thing. Well, I don't think there's anything more for us in this cave. So this isn't it. I can only think of one more rock cave at lake in Primordia. It's not a very big cave. I don't think there's any tyrant inside it. Yeah, it's got nothing. So I have no idea where this mission wants us to do anything. Unless it's here at Roof Rock. Which it could be. Honestly, what I should be doing is looking at Frontier Nav and seeing where there are viewpoints that I haven't found yet. Because that will at least help me thin down where to look. I don't see any caves here. So this wouldn't be it either. And you know what? Time to stop caring for a bit. Because it's getting close to time to end this stream, and I need to grab this stuff.
Problem solved.
Firing from on high. You try it too. Like this. Furious blow. Slinger. I did my part.
I'm gonna take off Core Crusher for a bit. Just because taking it off will probably help us finish this quest faster, so... Not mean to overdrive there, but whatever. Still got plenty of time.
Nicely done. That was great.
Let's take the fight to the Take this! Furious blast! Weaken it! Slinger!
They never stood a chance. Move along. Nothing to see here.
There. And now to put Core Crusher back. Even though, if I want to get all the achievements, I'm actually going to have to stop using Core Crusher for a while. Because there's an achievement for breaking a bunch of parts. And I can't exactly get that while I am unable to break parts. Weird how that works. This seems like a cave or something. Definitely something a Skell can't get into. Oh, hey. It's this person. And some dead man on. Ah, right. This is the doctor. You alive, buddy? I mean, you're saying ... so... I've been waiting for you, you know? Phew. While I was playing dead, the actual bodies kept piling up around me, you see? I'd about given up hope. Still, I think I knew you'd come, right? I'll have to thank Jalimbo as well once we get out of here. I missed an of. Crazy's further on inside, okay? Please, stop her. This no longer has anything to do with gods real or imagined, does it? This is just slaughter. I added an extra is there to make up for the missing of. Definitely that. Wasn't a mistake. Okay, found the bandit's refuge. Can just pop this here open. Is that yours? You dare interfere with the glorious works of the Bringer of Miracles again? Speak, Avatar of God, grant me your words, grant me another of your miracles. So be it. I'm guessing this is a Definian thing. I understand. You are a demon come to blaspheme against the one true God. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're a Definian. Frazee and I are one, and yet we are distinct. I am unworthy of such an honor, for the being that stands before you is an avatar of my God, the bringer of miracles. Loyal Frazee, I shall use the man on blood you offered up as a conduit to summon forth messengers from the heavens. Really? I don't have the words. Oh, joy! Ha ha ha. This is but a taste of what shall come. In time, you and I will bring about a far grimmer miracle. Now, come forth, harbingers of miracles. Those are robots. Ah, such glorious forms. Truly, these are the children of God. No, they're ganglion robots, made by the ganglion. Yeah, they're clearly ganglion fuges. Even God appears as a demon in the blind eyes of the heretic. Your inability to perceive their glory only proves their holiness. Good Frazee, sweet and pure. You are forever mine. Now go, my harbingers, cleanse this place of these impure ones.
Come on, you and me. Sliding slinger! Let's take a fight to the rubber skin! Last phase! What's next? Here goes the fear flash! Sliding slinger!
Maybe next time, have your harbingers not have bugging parts.
Sliding slinger!
Ah, great avatar, your form! Who could have seen this coming? This is the vessel bestowed upon me by our god, Fortune. Or by our god, Fortune. Fortune is the god. It is my true physical form. Stand and bear witness, Phrazy, to the power of the bringer of miracles. So, Definians have targetable hoods, if I'm not mistaken.
Come on, you and me.
I am mistaken.
First shot. You're in red. Sliding slinger.
Still,
Sliding slinger. Now
easy fight is easy.
sliding slinger.
How can mere humans do this? I will not let this end here. Not this way. Mother Fortune, lend me your power. After her, Garnet. If we don't stop her here, it will only lead to more Phrazies in the future, won't it? Please, bring this tragedy to an end, okay? Avenge all the Manon they've slain, won't you? Okay, but I feel like I still shouldn't be leaving you alone with Phrazy. But I guess if you're cool with it. Humans are mere tools, yet you have the audacity to turn upon your master? Such cheek! Tools are meant to serve their role in eager submission. Tools are meant to act like our dear Phrazy. But ours is a benevolent god, and there is still time for you to repent and accept her command. Now prove your faith, kill the Manon, and sow chaos in New LA. No. Fool, I see now why the Ganglion despise your ilk. But enough, you shall live only long enough to regret challenging TW772 Trin, bearer of the tower's name. Bear witness, Mother, I shall lay bare all the power and cruelty within me. You shouldn't have gotten into a machine with targetable parts.
Come on, you and me. Sliding slinger. Let's take a fight to them. Take this, slinger.
So hanging out near a ledge was definitely a wise tactical move on your part. Made me have to at least consider before pressing sliding slinger. It's over, yes? The one responsible for luring in all those Manon is gone? The one who tempted Phrazy into all of this madness? I see. That's a relief, isn't it? For all my skepticism, I never dreamed to suspect that a shape-shifting xenoform was behind all this, you know? You don't think there's a chance that any other humans could be, you know, imposters? Yeah, it's possible, but at least me and my friends are real. Oh, no. It's abundantly clear that you're nothing like their kind, isn't it? Bringer of miracles, grant me your guidance. Purge these demons from your world. It's over, Phrazy. There was never a bringer of miracles, was there? Lies! I won't be tempted by your lies, demon! I suppose that pitiful woman is a victim in this as well, isn't she? But there's nothing I can do for her now, no? I guess I'll leave the rest to you, Blades. Let's go home, okay? Jalimbo will be worried. Alright. And now, to get back to this affinity mission that I've been ignoring for too long.
Hey, Camber, are these what you need?
Got some standard blade modules and some pan analysis chips.
Yeah, this should cover the repairs. Thanks so much, Alexa.
No sweat. I still owe you from before. If you want,
Alexa, Tika wants you. Sounds like she has another test lined up.
Oh, thanks. I'll go check it out. You'll come too, right?
Yeah.
You two. Good luck with your tests.
Yeah.
We'll do our best. Drop by and see us again soon, Alexa.
Will do. Sorry to make you wait.
Well, you're cheerier than I expected. I figured you'd still be moping. That's why I put a rush on the next job.
Aw, that's sweet. But yeah, Cambridge Skell is ready for repairs. Things are pretty much back to normal.
I hope you're not getting his hopes up.
Huh? About what?
Anyway, back to the task at hand. I have a new prototype for you folks to try out.
More ground gear?
I only work on Skell-Tech for maybe 1 in 5 projects. I know you'd prefer the opposite, but them's the breaks. I'd like you to use the prototype on the indigens I specify. There are 2 sites this time. I need to make sure it can handle different weather and terrain.
Makes sense. We're on it, Tika.
Okay. So let's get this ground gear going. Where is this rifle we were just given? There it is. Wow, it's even worse than a warrior assault rifle. Even, well, TP gain is up there. 100 TP gain per hit. 5-second cooldown. That looks like it's better than Ramjet. Yeah, it is better than Ramjet in every way. Really, Silvalum. Should have gotten in my Skell before coming this way. Where's the entrance to this slope? I think still further this way. Ah, there's a target. Does that mean that these guys are also targets? Wait, where'd it go? I don't like when my targets disappear while I'm still approaching them. Canyon Cantors at nighttime. Oh. The time changed.
do it. Let's
I
do it.
suppose we've
Cripple
no
us
other
first.
recourse.
All right, Arena hit it. That means it counts. As long as she hits it with the weapon,
I hope I did my part.
then it counts.
You won't stop us.
I suppose we've no other recourse.
Now follow up with a melee strike.
No, don't follow up with a melee strike. Arena, use the ranged weapon.
Now cripple us.
Strike it at range.
Furious blast.
Okay, she hit it at range. Excellent. And now we've got to find one more. Do you count, sir?
Come on, you and me.
You do count.
Now we can lay out our hurts. Furious blast. Blast phase. Yes. We fight.
And Arena has once again used the weapon.
Never stood a chance.
I suppose I'm
And there
getting
we go.
used to this.
That's that taken care of. Now, we've got to go defeat Rodriguez the Twin Tusked. I'm pretty sure I've killed that thing before. I'm sure I've killed it before. How did I not have this landmark? Maybe I just didn't go far enough in this direction.
Time to give this all we can. Things up. Use them up. I was 0-0. Ghost Walker. Furious blast.
And there's Arena using her ranged weapon, so we are good.
Now we can quick fast. Never stood a chance. Problem solved.
Hey,
Nice data gathering, guys. Can I have the prototype back? I need to unequip it. Let's get Arena an upgrade. Surely that's not the best upgrade we have available for her. Surely. But apparently it is because it's got ranged attack up on it. Oh, wait, no. Really? Because it drops Steroid Slayer for ranged attack up 4. That is technically a bigger upgrade against non-Theroids, but whatever. I don't care.
nice data gathering, guys. Can I have the prototype back?
There you go.
This thing was amazing. Not that I'm surprised, coming from you.
Alexa, did you notice anything off about the gun?
Off?
Yeah. Looking at the data, it's like there's some bug or contaminant.
Well, I suppose it is getting kind of hot.
Lose it now!
Jeez, that was close.
Are you alright?
Fine. I guess even you slip up sometimes, huh, Tika?
Or maybe this is
But not like that.
sabotage.
That was intentional. Sabotage. Alexa, is there anyone who'd want to see you get hurt?
Yeah, it's the girl who was with what's-his-name, who was being all antagonistic against you, even though what's-his-name was being friendly. It's almost as though the hint that we've been given is that what's-his-name is kind of into Alexa. Alexa's completely oblivious, and the girl who was with what's-his-name is jealous. So jealous she will resort to attempted murder twice.
No way, you guys!
Yes way. And if I'm right, they already had it out for you before that failed test.
You really think it's sabotage?
Prototypes can be unstable, but we check
What?
for safety.
Why did the music stop?
Especially before performing field tests. Yet you've just been at the center of 2 potentially fatal accidents in a row.
Fatal? You mean I almost... Holy cheeseballs, that's crazy! But who would be doing it?
I have no clue. That said, I may have a way of finding out.
Really?
I'll analyze what's left of the prototype. That may tell me what they did to it.
Thanks, Tika. You're the best.
Just give me a minute here. Got it. They planted a micro-explosive in the stock. It had a radio receiver that was detonated remotely.
So, if they'd hit the button while it was on my back...
You'd be little bits on the wall.
Holy crap!
So since they didn't kill you, murder doesn't seem to be the motive. They just want your missions to fail. And by fail, I mean explode.
That's almost worse!
I don't know about that, but it is a clue. To time the detonation like that, they'd have to be watching you.
Oh my gosh. I have a stalker? Seriously?
Yeah, no, it wasn't me all along.
Good plan. If we can find the witness, we may be able to find the mystery creep.
Watch Alexa's back for me, will you? And maybe your own, too.
You good?
Fled toward the diner, but so quick, couldn't see her face.
I can help.
Female blade operative just ran towards the admin district. Seemed really panicked. Should have brought my skill.
Go check it out.
Woman from the Outfitters division just went down to the lower level. Looked super calm, though.
Mika! Oh, Alexa, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here, Mika?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I hear another prototype blew up on you. You okay?
Word travels fast.
Right as rain. Oh my gosh. It was you!
I'm sorry. I planned to do it when I was sure no one would get hurt. But then time was short and I just... panicked.
Why did you do it, Mika?
Because I hate you, okay? I hate you!
Look, if this is about Camber's Skell, I'm trying to make it up to you. I'll do whatever.
That's why I hate you! I've been Camber's friend since back on Earth. But then we get here, and within 2 months you've got him wrapped around your finger. I know this is totally bitter, and I should have made a move, but you just walked in with your hair and your attitude and went for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Help me out here. Why is she mad at me?
Jealousy.
Oh, got it. Got it. Wow, you are really not smart, Mika.
Don't lie to me! You come waltzing by almost every day to chat up Camber. And he just eats it up, the fool. Then you charge off to get spare Skell parts so he'll like you more. Just to show how sweet and dedicated you are. Don't tell me that's just a coincidence.
Oh, come on. That's stupid.
It is not stupid!
I don't love Camber. I love his Skell. The reason I visit you guys all the time is to look at your gear. And I only wanted to get those parts because the idea of a wrecked Skell makes me totally sad.
You've got to be kidding me.
Honestly, the only love in my life is giant robots.
There are a lot of people who can agree with that sentiment.
Come on, help me out here. This lady is crackers.
I mean, I kind of want to say this. So I'm gonna.
Low blow! It's not a creepy love or anything. And it's not like I've gone all psycho-jealous and started planting bombs. Frankly, a little Skell love seems normal in comparison.
There is that.
Yikes. Anyway, you've both made it clear you're freakishly obsessed with Skells.
Excuse me, I have made no such clarity. I have not even implied that that is the case for me.
And I've made it clear that I'm a stupid, jealous idiot. I'm really sorry, Alexa. Forgive me?
I'll forgive you if you promise to let me take your Skell for a spin sometime.
That's all you want?
All? That's huge!
You've got yourself a deal. Just don't break it.
Yay! You got it.
And with that, it is time to call this a stream. So thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all that. I'll be back tomorrow with more Xenoblade Chronicles X. See you then, friends.